to shoot for Dunn. 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Good defense from Brown. Holiday got a hand up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shot clock violation.
Different down there. It's different. They had a 7:30 start. They had to travel. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Cookies and cream, baby.
Cookies and cream. Oh, that'll be great.
He's defending Harden here. 5 on the timer. Harden all the way to the hole. Porzingis got a pace. Hits it ahead, Tatum. 3 seconds in the spin cycle, and he's fouled. 15 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds for the Beard. Porzingis driving past Zubats. What a fancy move by the Unicorn. He rocks the rim. Miller, the lefty. Good defense from Brown. Pritchard, the save. White gave it back to him. Look at the handle from Pritchard. Upstairs, Porzingis.
Last played on Monday night in a blowout win against the LA Clippers. They have not played since, so Porzingis had plenty of rest. And that line drive three.
That was deep.
He has now hit 849.
There was no rust.
White and Giddey come off the floor for Buzelis and Ball. Pick and roll with Porzingis, who finds Lonzo Ball in the paint as his switch. And a chance at a three-point play.
Couldn't get it to him. This is a team you got to get the ball to the right people.
Porzingis with the ball fake and the drive. You heard Jason Tatum screaming. But now Porzingis is alone at the top. Vucevic has to close out on him. That is a very deep three. Everything right by the Bulls finally. And Kristaps Porzingis.
They're fine taking fouls. It's just a very different team than what we saw a week and a half ago.
Porzingis gets the Celtics on the board. It's a 3 more than 3 minutes in.
His 10th NBA season. 6 or 7 to Luke Cornett has checked in, along with Peyton Pritchard. Tough shot by Porzingis as Porzingis gets the roll.
Cavaliers charge out. That transition break has been fantastic tonight.
Joe Mazzulla has gone to Drew Peterson here as Porzingis fires a 3 and cashes in. We play on. Wow, they continue to bang in there. Porzingis and Niang. Niang being physical with the 7-3. Porzingis who kisses it off the window and gets it to go.
But off that 108-89 win Monday against Miami, it was their lowest point total allowed all season. Cunningham the skip. Here's Tobias Harris, the veteran who can Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. defending Horford. Here's Jaylen Brown. Duran shows on the pick and roll. Brown takes him in. Lays it up for Porzingis. Cookies and cream. Maybe it's like different from a pale ale. Someone's going to text me the answer. Porzingis right back at you.
14-point Boston lead, and Porzingis stretches it out to 17.
Porzingis looking to exploit this mismatch against Hardaway. Draws 2. White the catch, the lob. Porzingis the flush.
Told you to call a quick timeout if he scored.
So 7-4 once. The Rovers. Morant again. Porzingis got a piece. Josh somehow regained the handle. Porzingis got him again. Jackson in the isolation game. Porzingis, do not go in there. And then he fouled him. Bane just 5 points, 2 for 8 shooting. Behind the back, Porzingis. Back-to-back bombs for KP.
Right away.
Out to JT, hooks it Porzingis. Bane closed it off. Kristaps Porzingis challenges Huff and one. Jaren Jackson Jr. rips the rebound. Jason Tatum to the hole, a lot of contact. Porzingis the cleanup.
So that must be 11 of those for him in the paint.
Porzingis for 3. Finds Ivy. Those guys are fast in transition, and Derek White slams the door. 2-on-1. Porzingis to Brown. Right back to him, but he missed the jam. Second chance is good.
Man. I mean, he's really excited about coaching Cade Cunningham.
He's a special talent. Porzingis fouled at 1. Point field goal tonight, and the Celtics lead by 17. Beasley retracted by Porzingis. Don't go in there. It's the Luka comparison.
Yeah.
Holiday pokes it out. Porzingis over the top.
No, you really can't.
Look at Porzingis moving his feet. Oh, get that out of here. Asar Thompson tried to punch it. Luke and KP as he cuts it to a 22-point lead.
I'm told he shoots 18%.
Porzingis up top.
That's a good example.
15-7 advantage for Washington. C's come back. He's been rewarded here of late with some minutes in the starting lineup. Porzingis on the alley-oop off the feed from Pritchard.
Here's Io, the Chicago native. By Porzingis. Porzingis, a two-hand jam. Every possession's got to end with points for the Celtics. Drew Holiday remains on the bench. Peyton Pritchard is out there with the starters. Vucevic switched on to Tatum. Porzingis has to hoist, and that's good.
Porzingis fakes the three-point shot, trying to get all the way to the rim. He's able to stuff it home.
And Vooch taps his chest saying, yeah, hey.
Williams trailing the play. Now it's Kobe White trying to get through traffic. Porzingis at 7-3, able to block the shot. Long pass to Derek White, left alone. Phillips on the dunk attempt. Pritchard for 3.
Jason Tatum gave it to Horford. Come on, man.
He hurt his elbow there as Porzingis knocked the ball away. It's like a quarterback getting hit, and Tatum makes a 3-ball.
And then Maxey hits the deck. He's yelling at official Ray Acosta. Got to be careful not to get an early technical. 3-ball from Porzingis. That's 2 for him from deep. He's made 39 now this year. He'd been playing overseas for the last 5 years and helped France to the silver medal at the Olympics. Porzingis answers his third free.
Holiday. And it's not that Drew can't score. He's just so selfless. That's what he does best, is that defense right there.
And he throws it up to Porzingis and doesn't have to jump too high at 7-3 to dunk it down. Porzingis, he hits the 3. So the Rockets had a couple of possessions trying to either tie it or regain the lead. They weren't able to do so. Pritchard back to Cornette, now to Porzingis, straightaway 3. His second, he's got 11 points now.
Took a lot of contact, too.
And Boston quickly back the other way. Shea pulls. Too strong. 2-on-1, and that's easy. Quick bucket in transition. Tatum set it up for Porzingis. He's lost the spirit of competition here. Porzingis. Look at Wallace, the hand up on him. It ends up being a 3.
Yeah, and I don't think it'll keep up the whole game, but Porzingis gets a dunk. But there have only been 5 games all year when he's averaging a career-high assist, just under 5 a game.
Westbrook finds charge, high pass, couldn't handle it. Now Tatum off to the races. Tatum taking on Porter and a two-handed jam. Brown taking on Brown. Oh, denied by Tatum. Horford running the break. Tatum up top. Porzingis, a thing of beauty. And now Porzingis with a steal. Boston by 12. Hauser lets it fly. Hauser.
And is another guy like Peyton Pritchard, who should be in the discussion when we talk most improved player.
Great lead by Brown. He gives it to Porzingis, and Michael Malone wants the timeout.
Nuggets go zone coming out here.
Holiday air ball. Porzingis right there, and gets the stuff. A couple of looks at it for Boston. Celtics get back. Murray working on Pritchard. Here's Jordan. Look out! And Porzingis. Big block by Porzingis.
6 guys in double figures for the Nuggets.
Almost got a steal there. Holiday gets it back, and the follow. Porzingis crashes one through.
Yeah, the Kings on the year are 14th in pace, 23rd in fast break points, but you watch them, it feels like they play faster.
And things are changing now.
There's Porzingis. Porzingis, the pocket pass. Blocking foul, and one.
All right, everyone would look at the review.
Just 2 for 9 from deep, 6 for 6 on free throws. He's got no assists, 24 points. Oh, Porzingis, another swat.
One guy makes an error, just loses sight of their man.
Oh, Porzingis taking it out on the rim. Tice against Porzingis. Finds Tatum. Oh, big time punch.
Good try. Jaylen Brown tied up. Jakob Poeltl. And again, today, nice back cut.
And back cut, Brown, slam dunk.
And he will do that. He'll get lost on defense, help a little too much, or not stay connected to his man. That time, RJ made him pay for it.
Porzingis a deep three, and he can do that. Step outside and knock down a three. RJ drive kick. Here's Grady finding a body. Oh, that was great action. I know Porzingis got the denial. 7 minutes left, first half action. Porzingis connects, and
That's just tough.
Raptors have 14 fast break points. The Celtics have just 2, and Porzingis slams the door on Grady Dick.
Raptors lead 57-53. Barnes with that bucket, and Porzingis 4 of 5 now from three-point range and 16 points.
But the thing about it is you have to play consistent basketball, and that's the key. And teams are getting better. Nice play by Drew Holiday. Over top, Porzingis taking it home.
Caldwell Pope in the offseason. Porzingis over Cole Anthony for 2.
Like that early post-up.
Porzingis on the block again. Nice move over to Silva.
He wants the animal.
Lost the ball. Got it back from Caldwell Pope. Porzingis straight away. Money. 3 for 3 start from downtown for the Celtics.
The flurry of threes start to happen for the Boston Celtics as they've now made 9 threes here in the first half.
On 14 attempts, Banchero blocked.
Christie the other way, into White, knocked away by Holiday. Holiday's defense ever present. The other way, Tatum. Into Brown and Porzingis. In defense of their title, Holiday drives hard inside. Porzingis will clean it up. Boy, is he active inside and out. And Porzingis with 15 for the Celtics.
That was perfect defense there by Peyton Pritchard.
He's got 10 points. Oh, what a pass by White to a streaking Porzingis for the dunk. And now looking to repeat in 2025. Entry pass to Porzingis. He puts it in, plus a foul. They cannot stop Porzingis right now.
Also a super athlete. He gets a step on Holiday, hangs and can't score. There's the size of the Celtics.
And that's why you start at the Twin Towers.
Go ahead, Porzingis. What a start for Boston.
Yeah, it's like the best offensive rebounding team since 2003. It's been that long.
Porzingis another. Count it. There's no fouls in a war. You either win or you die, or something like that. Porzingis back in the game. How about another? Porzingis smoking hot. Brown calling for it. Porzingis going to work against Brooks. That's his first. He puts it back. Yeah! A self alley-oop. Brown the inbound. Cookies and cream in the biggest spot. Celtics back in front. Rockets have been elite in clutch games lately. Şengün blocked by Porzingis. Do not go in there. Very efficient typically, but he missed that layup. Holiday sets it up for KP. He gets off to a great start every night.
Automatic.
3rd in the league in pace, 7th in fast break points. But that's the problem. Their defense is not good. Porzingis over Vooch. Oh, yeah! Let's go! 18 points in the win over Denver Monday, which was his most in over 3 calendar years. Remember, he had all those injury issues. Porzingis again. Oh, wow! This is an exhibition for Porzingis.
They're not guarding him. Nuclear in the 4th quarter.
19 points in the 4th. Here comes Pritchard now. Hasn't scored yet tonight. Gives it up. JB, and he scores.
You would think.
Porzingis a bomb. That's good.
I guess we can do that.
16 made threes and 43 attempts. Only the Celtics take more. Only Boston and Cleveland make more. Porzingis! He caught the laser upstairs. Ended by Talen Horton-Tucker, getting his first action tonight. Tatum gives it up. Porzingis tries again. Yes, sir! The unicorn is shooting flames tonight. See the game leaders brought to you by Arbella Insurance. Here for New England sports fans. Here for good. Porzingis again? Again! That's it. You mean the All-Star game form?
Yeah, like having the G League guys or first and second year guys.
He'll play hard. Here's Porzingis. A long one falls. It's a matchup he likes. It's the big man. Give it up, KP. Oh, yes!
This year, 117, a contest. Mid-range. How about a lob? Porzingis saw it coming.
It's so tough to throw that lob over top of Kristaps Porzingis when he's in drop coverage.
They're not a high assist team. Kind of an ISO team. That's too good a look. And there's a lot of green in this building, by the way.
Tatum, a long ball. Like when your man, the late, great Ricky Henderson, had a home run. There you go. Derek White for two.
And that was an easy block. Thought he'd take it to the reverse. Put back, and a 2-on-1. Jaylen Brown, he'll get there. Pels only have 4 points off the first 6 turnovers. This is number 7. Great pass, Jose. And he couldn't get the finish. Porzingis denied. Only down 4. Porzingis. He got there. And Alfaro with a slam.
And he knew exactly what he was doing.
Trooper. All tied up at 3. Oubre across the timeline. This is Council inside, swatted out of there by Porzingis.
He got a late pass under duress of shot clock and a tough situation in the playoff. He just kept making shots. It was incredible to watch.
Porzingis, money. Derek White out to Porzingis, doesn't need a lot of space, drills again.
It's difficult for him. You can't necessarily stop him, but you've got to make him work for things.
Great pass from Tyrese down to Kelly. Stopped at the cup by Porzingis.
Oh.
Loose underneath, pinballing around, picked up by Holiday.
74-54. Holiday leaves it for Porzingis. Oubre. On the move, swatted by Porzingis.
The other way, Mobley right down the middle with the flip. Allen grabs it, denied Porzingis. Mobley is going to make a move. Mobley, the spin against the grain, rejected Porzingis. Mobley loses the ball and Tatum's got it. They have 4 blocks, they have 5 steals. Cavaliers are shooting just 29% from the field. Out of the timeout, power move, Porzingis rocks the rim. Derek White, the thievery. White looking for the angle. Kick it. Brown. Fake on a 3. Porzingis. Open. Book it. A triple.
Getting out in transition. Porzingis with that trail of 3.
And a turnover. Porzingis ahead. Tatum takes it himself for 2. Pritchard one-on-one with LeVert. Porzingis. Fake on a handoff. And takes it in for the slammer. Brown was trying to hit Porzingis, and now they lose him. Porzingis throws it down.
Celtics have also, in addition to the 4 consecutive wins, have won 5 of 6, 7 of 9, 3 Porzingis. Nice stroke from outside, coming off a 19-point game at Cleveland on Tuesday.
The thought is Jason Kidd told us that he will make his debut as a Mavs on Saturday on their home court. He's listed with an abdominal strain. He's been dealing with that, like Kevin mentioned.
Dinwiddie again. White defends. Rebound inside. Prosper. Knocked away by Porzingis. Had 15 points Tuesday in Philly.
And 4-4 from downtown, but it's defensively.
Great find. Quick cutting. Porzingis.
Tatum's going to go for the hat trick here. 3 triples in a row.
Checks Christie, feeds inside. Porzingis dropping the sledgehammer.
Marshall now in double figures again. Career year in terms of shooting the basketball.
Another 20-point lead for the Mavs. Nice basket inside with a better feed. White and Dinwiddie switch with Marshall. Porzingis into Gafford with ease.
That's going to be number 4 on Gafford.
Pritchard attacking Robinson, gets him in the paint for the cutting Porzingis. Well done for Boston. Pritchard to Porzingis, who has 10 first-half points. They have 5 wins by 30 points or more. A lob for Ware, he got denied by Porzingis. And a very quiet night for the rookie. Celtics are 5.5 games behind Cleveland, 2.5 games ahead of New York, firmly planted as the number 2 seed in the East. Porzingis with a dunk.
When he goes at a guy with a runway like that, it seems like he gets by him every time. Here's Porzingis against Wembanyama. Up and under for 2!
I think Porzingis having too much fun out there.
Vassell the miss. Porzingis recovered, or Hauser did as well. Here's KP for 3.
Lucky those people are at the Franklin Templeton Club.
Empty seats over there. Porzingis. Yes, sir.
Shoot the mid-range going to his right hand. I wonder if that's the most points he scored. That's the move as the Celtics get another rim attack. Back-to-back, one by Cornette, one by KP.
A scorer, and that was his role on his team to win. Then at UConn, Porzingis buries the deep 3.
Brown and Grimes. Porzingis a screen. Kristaps a 3. 4 and 6 at home in the past 10. George can't hit. Picked up White. Early release. Porzingis with the fake and the dunk. Hitting the deck was George. To how they're going to proceed and try to finish off the next 27 games. Brown, Porzingis, 1 to fire. 3.
Boston with numbers. Inside, oh, what a pass. Porzingis with the punch. And the Celtics up by 9 with a timeout.
One against each of those 3 teams where they averaged giving up 133 points.
Wow. They lost by 23 and 27 respectively against Boston. Porzingis and 1. Right now, an assistant coach with the Celtics, he talked about that immediacy that they're playing with. Porzingis from deep, got it. They are locked in, folks. Bridges brings it out the other side to Towns. Double team by Tatum and Horford, and they get the turnover. Room service for Tatum. Porzingis with the lob. You talk about an easy one. Pristine execution by the Celtics.
Without a home court advantage in the playoffs.
And without Jaylen Brown tonight, but they still got plenty of firepower, including Kristaps Porzingis. Cade along the baseline, lobs. Busted up by Porzingis. For real. Jalen Duren's on the floor.
Pass interference.
Celtics, 5-on-4 advantage. Derek White thought about a 3. Top side of Porzingis. Drew Holiday will drive it. Ball ends up in the hands of Porzingis, and he tripled.
That's a signature Celtic 3 right there.
And look, D'Angelo Russell would probably be the first person to tell you, especially at Chicago, but maybe some of the play has been lesser than what you would expect.
Porzingis, major finish in traffic and a chance for 3. Off the heel, long rebound to Pritchard. Holiday thought about it. Now he'll drive on Martin. Leave it. Porzingis just goes through 2 defenders.
With another opportunity for Brooklyn and a great job identifying Cam there on the wing.
Johnson had been 0 for 5 from the outside. Porzingis into traffic and a foul and a bucket. Chance for Porzingis, and he missed another one. Back tap to Tatum. 3rd chance for the Celtics. It's Porzingis.
D'Angelo Russell picking up Derek White, putting the pressure on early. Al Horford feeding Kristaps, kissing it off the glass. test himself out in that way. Drew Holiday has been huge this last couple of games.
Oh, come on.
Again.
Long game. Come on.
Yes, it's incredibly difficult. I mean, he's so tall, he's so long, you know. It's just an easy bucket.
Looks like he was playing at Rucker Park on that one.
Makes it look easy. Derek White on the steal, feeds the big man again. Cam Johnson faking Kristaps out.
Oh, great block by Kristaps.
There's the block.
We got one.
Celtics started out hot in the third quarter, but
all right. Porzingis didn't look tired there on that block.
Diamond, can we give it to KP?
I think that was clean. Yeah, I'll give it to him.
900 plus threes and 900 plus blocks.
Great hedge by Porzingis there defensively. And there comes the block.
If he didn't get it, he got it now.
A wonderful organization that works with young women, bringing basketball, improving their lives through basketball. We encourage all of you to check out the QR code and do what you can. Kristaps.
Yeah, you can play it straight up now and see what you can get. Oh!
Peyton Pritchard comes up with the ball.
Yeah,
and feeds Kristaps Porzingis.
Utah early with a 5-point lead. Tatum, same spot. Porzingis this time nails it.
And here's the problem. Horford and Porzingis.
And now gets it back from Porzingis. Numbers for the C's. Hauser somehow on balance for that shot. Here's Porzingis, and that's good.
We only got 2 guys carrying the load for the Celtics. You talked about it. Porzingis with the dunk right there. Obviously, just one tonight.
He's a great eye against this defense.
Levine likes this matchup against Pritchard, but he's a good defender. Knocked it away. That's the first turnover for Sacramento. And the conversion at the other end by Porzingis.
To get some wide open looks. I like that a little better.
How about this from Porzingis? The drive for 2.
Hello.
There's DeRozan on the DHO. Pulls it back. Out to Ellis. Nice look inside. Valanciunas blocked by Porzingis.
They did not expect it to play out this way, but he might find himself on the playoff roster. More on that later. It's complicated. Porzingis for 3. 9-2 Boston.
Ryan Dunn on the offensive glass, much more active and confident. Nick Richards helping him clean it up.
Porzingis cans another one. He's 3 for 3 from three-point range.
Just up fake and get to the rim pretty easily.
Boston in the middle of a 6-game road trip as Porzingis gets the block on Richard.
Best three-point percentage team in the NBA. So this is a really rare off night for them from the three-point line.
Porzingis with 26 points now, his 4th three-pointer.
Celtics went out and got him before last season. Made all the difference in the world. Porzingis up and in. Second time effort is good.
Yeah, and that's why he's a real key right there.
Boston has won 8 in a row, 13 of their last 14. Their only loss here in the month of March to Oklahoma City. Porzingis tees up a 3 and puts it in.
Guys on the team probably looking at me like, is this guy ready for this? Can he handle this responsibility? And he has to prove that to these guys. He understands that, and he's ready to take on that challenge.
Pritchard with the steal. Tatum already 8. Holiday, a lob and a punch by Porzingis.
Wherever you drive from, there should be a guy filling that area you just drove from. That's what they used to do. It was like, I watched it. Unbelievable.
Porzingis with a hand in his face from a 7-footer.
Said he's the engine of our offense. The ball is going to be in his hands, and for Ja to be the best version of himself, he needs all 4 players on the same page with him.
Derek White.
That's another one.
Yeah, Porzingis places the 3.
If you're the good, Porzingis is too good. He's too good. He knew he was getting right downhill. It wasn't going to be any resistance.
Aldama, early 3 in the clock. Grizzlies have now missed 5 in a row. Porzingis over the top against Bane and the foul.
Great job by Morant to just hide himself on that baseline and finish the reverse over Al Horford.
That ends a 7-0 Boston run. Holiday lobs, Porzingis slams.
The versatility of our team, how fitting is it that our 7'2" center knocks down the 3.
Tyus Jones can't silence the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Blocked by Porzingis.
Played this season. That's 4 straight seasons now that he's played 70 or more. Porzingis looks like he got an elbow into the face of O'Neal, and they just continue to work the Suns into the paint. That is.
Carl
Anthony Towns, especially the way he's gotten it going down low. 7 of 11 field goals.
Here's Payne. Shamit, last time Towns played the team, he had a season low 9, knocked away inside.
Any system.
Tatum lost it, shot clock down to 5. Porzingis.
Oh! Okay!
How do you even begin to explain it? White will spin and feed Porzingis for the lead.
Oh! A 35-footer.
Simple sugar would be good. Something easy to digest.
I just want to see you look miserable.
Love you, brother.
It's Porzingis. Yes. There we go.
That's the largest lead here in the first half. There's Cole Anthony. Pass deflected by Porzingis. That size once again. White and Pritchard. Pritchard stops, pops, and hits.
Just the poise, knowing that it's going to be a game of runs, not letting the game get away from them. He was very pleased with the first half. About limiting the Celtics threes, he said, I'm knocking wood on that one.
Inside pass poked away by Porzingis. Good defense from Pritchard against the much taller Banchero. Alley-oop to Brown. Lays it up and in.
Lived at the stripe in the first quarter. 7 Magic fouls, including 2 on Banchero, who's back on the bench to start the second. Porzingis over the top of Wagner.
It leaks back out to Black. Banchero stumbling. Gathers. Denied. He got smothered by Porzingis.
Pritchard also adept at getting downhill.
Porzingis. Big finish off the inbound feed.
Tatum goes downhill, fires to Porzingis for the dunk, and a foul.
Banchero and Wagner, not only to score, they're the guys who have to create all the shots.
Nice rim run by Porzingis. White set him up. Orlando presents some challenges to Boston that almost no other team can present. As Porzingis, another rim run set up again by Derek White. Let's keep an eye on the score with Wagner on the bench. See how they hold up. Nice feed. Horford to Porzingis. Jaylen Brown. And Harris defending. Almost forced a turnover. Porzingis for 3. Catch and shoot. It's true. Second made 3 for Kristaps Porzingis. Up top, Porzingis. Tough pass, but he followed his own. And a foul. Porzingis with the hammer and a chance at a 3-point play.
Here's Porzingis driving. Porzingis the bucket and the foul. Porzingis will go to the free throw line. Magic, the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
And Cole Anthony Lee is the wild card for this Magic team. But you see Porzingis with the and one.
White on top, and Brunson quickly there to meet him. Into Porzingis. Shot clock at 4. Tatum picked up by Robinson. The 3 short. Porzingis cleans it up, puts it in. And a foul.
Bridges on the drive, finds Josh Hart, blocked by Porzingis. Brown, quick outlet to Pritchard, throws it ahead to Derek White, and an easy bucket. Defense turns to offense for Boston. Knicks still fighting, try and come back. Towns gets inside, blocked again by Porzingis. Boy, there's a lot of contact. Pritchard drives on Towns, pulls back, nearly lost it. Shot clock at 5. He'll try again, gets inside on Towns, layup won't go. Porzingis comes flying in and throws it down.
Now you wonder with Robinson going 4 for 4. Here's a steal by the Knicks.
Oh, and here comes Anunoby, flies, whacked, down, fouled.
Pace hasn't taken a heck of a lot. Knicks, meanwhile, 1 for 10 from 3. Celtics only 2 for 9. Make that 3 for 10. Porzingis has that unlimited range.
That's his average distance. He's very far out when he takes those shots.
Towns goes right at Brown, blocked by Porzingis, rejects it out of bounds.